What is up, our Scott Casey Gale's world of news and entertainment? This is Scott Casey Gale, back today with another reveal of Vice Principals Season 1, Episode 7, entitled The Good Book, and it was yet a fantastic and funny episode. A lot of Walton Goggins in this episode, which makes it really, really good. Oh, and this episode pays homage to the 1985 John Hughes comedy drama, The Breakfast Club. Great movie, by the way. Anyway, okay. Let's begin with the recap, shall we? Alright. After getting caught red-handed last week, Russell has made it his mission to get on Dr. Brown's good side. Yet despite his overcompensation of niceties, Brown still chooses to punish him by assigning him a new role of babysitter. While Goggins is constantly funny, this seems like a poor use of his talents by delegating him into a subplot involving running after Dr. Brown's misbehaving, which I disagree with the guy. So they don't know what to do for he doesn't know what to do for his sons, and instead chooses to have the interest be pretty down to conceit involving marijuana and porn. While the reunion of the boys and the father is supposed to be a triumphant emotional beat for the family twins, is such a random character to have a pop-up, it doesn't feel genuine. Again, I disagree. Meanwhile, Gamby's still waiting from his breakup with his daughter, is frustrated that he cannot take out his pain on students through punishment. While poor Mr. Swift works as a punching bag for a little bit, Gamby eventually has to open up about his emotions due to no other outlet. This leads to an important conversation where Brown and Gamby share the first true moment of the show. The most important scene in the good book is not the series, is the two of them finally revealing their own insecurities to each other. It begs the question to whether this war will continue into the second season and what will happen if it doesn't. With both his work and family life in shambles, Gamby may finally accept that he needs to stop with the pettiness in order to make peace with the people he cares about. While he may be a bit lost, Gamby's romantic life is on the upswing, with Mrs. Snodgrass finally looking at him as a love interest. Here the typical high school story comes into play. With charming Mr. Hayden taking the place as the bad boy rival, and quirky Miss Abbott stepping into the mean girl role, Gamby, fresh of some advice from Russell, is quick to defend Snodgrass from any insults that's thrown her way, and in return, the two begin to seriously bond over breakfast, as well as young adult medieval fantasy novel. The scenes continue to carry out the romantic plots as well as a lot of the emotional ones. However, Mrs. Abbott's knowledge of Gamby's stalker will most likely bring the relationship to a skidding halt soon. That being said, Mrs. Snodgrass's awkward, good flirting has easily made her the most likable character in the cast. It's a great Georgia King is utilized more. The Good Book also marks a real turning point in the series. The Good Book closes with Gamby finding out that his daughter has gotten into a motocross accident and is calling for him. It takes him seconds to jump in his car, only to get in an accident himself because of his haste. Russell offers to drive him and the two friends to make it to the hospital, but they're fast enough for Gamby to hold his daughter while she cries. The real contention of this season is development between the two vice principals, who began at odds and have now become close friends. This could actually derail the show in the future. It's not having Gambling doesn't need to destroy Brown now that he has managed to salvage with some happiness in his life, despite not moving up the career ladder, but Russell needs to take a job for his own benefit. Yet as Russell looks at Gambit holding onto his daughter, it becomes apparent that one of them could lose everything while the other has nothing to lose. It would be interesting if Russell will allow his friend to gamble everything just so that he can have the satisfaction of taking down Belinda Bond. And I would give this episode 5 stars, 2 thumbs up, way up. I really, really enjoyed this. Comment down below in the comment section. Tell me what you thought of this episode. I'm glad that I enjoyed the scenes with Walton Goggins and the African American kids. It was really well written. Anyway, next week's episode looks like it's going to be shove the usual chaos from Gabby and Russell's antics in favor of letting Dr. Brown have some fun. Anyway, there's 2 episodes left this season. I've enjoyed it from the beginning, except for episode 3. I thought it was kind of slow because they didn't have enough Walton Goggins in it. But anyway, Walton Goggins, I think, character Lee Russell is the best character on the show. But anyway, subscribe to me, Scott K. Scares World of News, and at the same time, subscribe to my best close ones, BB717, The Concentrate 14, Jade Film, subscribe to the National Western Shooters, MWS Revolution, NWS Network, Godzilla Hawk, Global Smith Entertainment. Subscribe to Seansville Entertainment. Subscribe to Jesse Acevedo. Subscribe to AWA. Subscribe to Aces Bros. Subscribe to Vince Russo. Follow me on Twitter at WillPhil1. You stay classy, live long and prosper, and peace out.